Oh no. Do I not have the bit for it? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. P2, I think. Oh, maybe a larger one. Yeah. P5. P5 looks good. Let's see if P6 fits in there. Oh, okay. P6. Perfect. Come on, you can do it. That's all you need is the bottom screws, right? I don't have to remove the rubber feet, do I? No, I don't think so. Just being stubborn. Do I have to remove those feet? Let me make sure. This is A1707. Oh, that was interesting. So maybe it's just a technique. There's like a weird slide off. Come on, man. Come on. Pretty sure I replaced the battery on this thing a long time ago. I didn't have trouble getting the back off. Okay. Lift up the front, slide the back forward. God, why isn't it moving? Oh, there we go. There's some movement. Hey, it's moving. God, man, the wires are so tight. Yeah, I got it to move 1 millimeter. Wondering if this hit it took, like, made it more difficult to take this off. Or if it's just bad technique. Probably. This is so crazy. God, it's like insanely tight on here. God, I didn't anticipate this. Yeah, I do. I try to do basically repairs on anything. I'm in California, actually. Looks like I'm not getting anywhere with this thing unless I can get this bottom off, though. Jeez. It's so stuck. I get it. I can get it to move a millimeter. Can't do anything else, though. No, I don't think I need that. I think this is just a little bent. So it took a hit right here. But it is moving a little bit, but... Oh, something came loose. God, I don't want to break it, though. Yeah, this is silly. MacBook Pro. It's the A1707. I think it's a 2016. Don't quote me on that, though, on the 2016. Oh my god. I have to look and see if there's some techniques on this. This is so crazy. Everybody else got it off so easily. Okay.
Doesn't even work. And we'll just pop these antennas up. And go. Okay. It's up. It's over. Wow, that's so that side came out. Go back over to this side so you can grab here again. Go. Okay. The same. Just like this. It might take because the edge here will cut you. Okay. So I have my fingernails resting against there. I'm going to pull down on this and push down here. Just like this.
Okay, there's a technique. Let's see. Okay, get under the front edge. Right here. the other side. Yeah. One side's completely out. Hope I didn't break any clips or whatever. And the side that's stuck is the side that took the hit. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Okay. It doesn't look like anything's messed up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I replaced the battery on this a long time ago. Okay, now disconnect the battery. I think is right there. Maybe right here as well. Got this little protector. Get the smaller. The P5. Oh, maybe the P2. No, are you telling me? I only have P2, 5, and 6. And it's like a 3 or a 4. Okay, I have other ones. Other bits. They are. Let me go grab them. All right, they're not over there. Where did I put those? Oh, here's some. Okay. Do they have pentalobe? They have star, which I don't think is exactly the same. Worth trying though. Nope. Almost. Man, how does the LTT set not have it? Well, I know I have a bit. I just can't find the stupid, my old iFixit set. Man, where would I have put that? Hmm. 6.2 mil. None of the 5.1s that I had seemed like they would fit. I have all the Torques. Those are 6 point. The set only has 3 pentalobe. Only one of them was the right one. Oh, that's frustrating. Why don't I'll have to find my bits for the future. Okay, so ideally disconnect this battery, but I think I watched something where someone just disconnected this cable and that might be enough. So I don't want to break any clips here. See how this one works. Okay. Flap up right there. And I think you just pull out the side. See if I can actually get to the point I need to with what I have. So it's going to be one of these cables, these two right here. That's a problem. I can already see that one looks like it has a crease. And this one looks slightly better. This one looks like it has a solid crease all the way down. So obviously we'll have to get to here and here. All right, so come on. This is gonna be a yeah. It's gonna be a P3 or a 4, probably a 4. All right, give me a second. I'll be back in just a minute. Go back to the tool shed and get the right bit. All right, so I have a iFix it here. iFix it set and an old one. Nope. Nope. I think that's a 6-sided 6-point Torx. Too big anyways. No, slightly too big. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm silly. These are Torx. Has someone been telling me that this whole... Once you get through the bottom, then they're Torx. Gosh. 6 points. Pay attention. 6 points, not 5. Okay. Cool. I do have the bit. Looks like a 4 will fit. Yeah. That means I can get the battery off probably as well. Let's get the battery off. That's a 4 as well. Cool. Okay, it's got a little cover. Pops off. Hey, battery's disconnected. Okay, another little cover. I'm gonna hang this over the desk. Okay. There it is. I might want to actually get this all the way out. Clean out the fans, obviously, if this goes well.
might take a lot of force. It did move a tiny bit, but not much. So we're going to open this up, clean all the dust, and I'll be back. See you guys in a bit.
Okay, I gotta grab the Wi-Fi antennas. Guess those are coming off with the display. Okay. Yep, I need to take T5 on these ones. Okay, so the longer screw goes on the outer edge. I believe that's a longer screw. No, that might be the same screw. Okay, and then I got some hinge screws over here. Okay, these are back to the 4, I think. So what I'm gonna do is take one of these little AliExpress cables I got, replacements, and cut the new cable and the old cable and join them. And the idea is to join them with jumper wires, but also to try and get it on a part of the cable that doesn't bend, because that's, it's just gonna break again if it's flexing where the solder is. Yeah. These are the tiniest little hinge screws, if that's what that is. Jeez. Just gonna do the other side. Okay, looks like these little plastic covers come off. Might need to take these off. Right here. Okay, I'm gonna take those off. That thing's loose. So I have to also get the centerpiece. Yeah. Hello, kitty. Okay, this guy has to come off. Okay, so the longer cables are usually going into this metal rail here. Longer screws. Okay. That's just a little magnet. Okay. Okay. So I have to get this connector off while holding this board down. I have fingernails. Got it. Okay. Oh no, I have to get all these other little ones out. Are you kidding me? All of these, I think. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Oh damn. They're in there pretty tight. Looks like this might be a little too small for this spot. But I don't have their pentalobe. Don't have anything larger. Looks like this bit might work a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Coming out. Are all these necessary? And the M4 Mac Minis are super bang for the buck. Did you upgrade the SSD on that? Like not through Apple, but like there's like third-party replacements, or you can do it yourself. Apple charges an arm and a leg. Okay, all those little bastards are out. What's next? Oh, I'm watching a video by It's Been Repaired. It's BINH Repaired on YouTube. Shout out to that guy. Okay, should be able to pull up on part of this now. This part, actually. Let me just see. Show the overhead. Can you see? Can't really even see. Okay, how is this supposed to come out? Looks like it's still connected to a bunch of stuff. Okay, there we go. That separated that. Ooh, dusty. That's also part of the issue is dust gets down in here too. Jeez. Okay, this part should be able to come out of here. Seems like it doesn't really want to come out of here. Um, yeah, I think it's just the Wi-Fi antennas like fighting me right now. There's nothing really to grip onto either. Oh, here we go. Okay, you're free. You can do it. I would like to see the Wi-Fi cables pull in a little bit. They haven't moved closer at all. Like they're pinched or something. These are the Wi-Fi cables. Let's see, right here. They're attached to this, and they are not giving at all yet. Wow, it's like really tight here. Really starting to think that these are pinched. Or glued or something. Under this heat sink, or this heat pipe. Okay, it doesn't look more. I'm looking at the video. It looks like he didn't remove anything else. These just slid out. 100% I've never removed this before or anything else that would cause it to like pinch the Wi-Fi. So I replaced the battery. This is nowhere near this. I didn't need to mess with this. I don't want these Wi-Fi cables give at all. They're holding on super tight. It's the only thing stuck right now. Maybe I have to remove this screw. Let's see, it looks like he might have removed it. Oh yeah. Okay, that's the retention for the Wi-Fi. That's why it's not moving. Okay. Now it's coming out. Pretty easily. Yay. I have the whole part out. Okay. Now, there's the actual hinge screws that are beefy. And I imagine that's my next step. Okay. Gotta get some actual, like, normal sized Torx in here, I think. Yeah, Torx. Relatively big over here. That is not even a Torx. Nothing is in the right spot. Let's try an 8. 8 works. Dang. Nice and tight. Okay. Those screws are pretty obvious. Okay, I think the display can be removed. Let's see. comes up here. Hey. Okay. There it is. The screen is separated. All right, now that's all I need to deal with is this. Oh man, this definitely needs a clean. Yeah, there's some wear and tear on this. I don't have any distilled water, which is like ideally what I should be using. Yeah, there's a lot of scratches on this. I don't know if you can see anything here though. Like all of that. Like speckles everywhere. But really it doesn't show up when you're looking at the screen when it's on. So yeah. All right, so go to the microscope. I'm gonna see which one of these is the one that's that one, I imagine. Look at that crease right there. Pretty bad. Yeah, sharp crease. Right there to there. The other side. That one looks all right, I think. Wonder if they use a longer cable for that side. Yeah, that's definitely the issue right there. Okay, this just pops on. Take a look at the replacement. Okay, so it's going to be this one right here. That's the pop-on connector. Yeah, so much dust gets stuck under here. Uh, okay, should I bother removing that board? I don't think so. Okay, so now it's on the left side. Flipped it over. See, I think the brake is like right here. Okay, so I have to find something I can prop this up on. This should work, I think. I can tape it down right here. Cut it above the damage point. Get the new one on here a little bit longer. I think they were saying like 4 millimeters. But I don't want the join to be right where it broke last time, because that's where the cable curves. I want it to be on the part that's moving horizontally, ideally, so it doesn't reproduce this problem. But let's see. There's the problem when this short cable They made the cable too short. And when you bend the display too many times, boom, it breaks. It's broken right there. The only thing is I don't know exactly where I need to cut and where I should join it at. So let me just see what this guy did. Okay. I'm just trying to get a better idea of where I should try and cut this. Yeah, this is the difficult part. Well, one thing I know I can do right now is I can cut the old cable at the point, at the lowest point. I might need to just cut it further, but that doesn't matter. I can get some practice. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tape this down just with some Kapton tape. Okay, so the brake's right there. I have to cut it somewhere above the brake anyways, so let's see. Let's go with the razor blade. tape. Stay still. That'd be nice. Okay. Severed. See how hard it is to scrape this. That's a weird coating. Just trying to expose the traces, get used to how much pressure I need to use for this. Okay, I'm starting to think this is the side that doesn't have the actual traces, which is okay. Hey, what's up, Russ? Slowly but surely. This this coating is like a little bit goopy. Down to the traces right there. Go a little further. I always get mixed up with like where's the actual traces and what's the in-between space on here. It looks better at that angle. I think it's tiny. Okay, I wonder if that's good enough. So yeah, I could just cut the new cable, line it up, and repair it right now, but it's gonna be right at the bend. That's like exactly what you're not supposed to do. And it'll work for a while until it fails again, the same way. And there's this 3D printed guide, this little jig that someone designed that does these like constantly. And I want to get one of those, but I've been having trouble like finding a way to print it because of the format the file's in. Tried converting it and then sending it to a printing service, and they were like, the walls on this are too thin. It's going to break instantly. So it didn't convert correctly. I don't know. And the guide will tell you exactly like where you're supposed to cut and it'll actually help keep everything flat while you're working on it. I really want to do it that way. But I am going on a vacation soon, so I decided I would start this at least. I don't even know what YouTube redirects are. So probably not if you have to enable it. I don't know. I think the smart thing to do is to get someone local to print the 3D file for me. But scraping this wasn't too difficult. I just don't know if I need to cut it up further up here or whatever. But yeah, it looks like, so I think that's the trace. And the darker spots in between are not the traces. Because I know there's some really big, thick traces on the ends, and that's what this looks like. Here and here and here. So those have to be the traces. Oh dang. Yeah, don't waste that thing. I appreciate it. But I think I'm about to stop, unfortunately. Cause oh, what's up, Sloth? Thanks for showing up. But I'm probably about to be done. Just because I want to do this correctly, and I need this little. I mean, you don't need it, but I want this this little 3D printed guide thing that's really going to help, I think. Because I want the repair to last. And if I just go ahead and join the cables, it's gonna break right where the solder meets the cable. So redirects is what allows people to raid. That's in my settings somewhere on YouTube Studio, I imagine. I'll definitely turn that on. Oh, I might as well scrape this all the way to the end. I didn't realize I didn't go all the way here. Of course, the IPA just took the tape up now. Definitely turn that on once I find it. Okay, yeah, so big trace right there. Couple big ones there, and then you can see them all clearly in between. Nice. I can actually just put some solder on these. Just why not? I might have to cut it off anyways, but still practice. This is a MacBook Flex display cable that's broken. It's like a common issue with this model. So they made the cable too short. So when you bend it a bunch of times, it gets a sharp point on it and breaks, and you lose your display. So unfortunately, the cable is kind of like permanent into the display, so you can technically replace the entire cable, but it's a real hassle and you'll probably damage something in the process. So I opted to do this other option where you cut the existing cable and merge it with a new replacement. So this is the part I cut off, and the break in the cable is right below here. It's like right over here. You can kind of see, I think, a little line. It's hard to show the break now that it's separated, but oh, maybe not. You could see kind of the sharpest point on the bend right there. Boom. All those traces in there are broken. So you make the cable a little longer like it should have been from the beginning, and then problem solved. See, did I get all the way down to the contacts? Is it going to take solder? Not looking good so far. Unless it's on there, it doesn't look like it. All right, something's not right. I don't feel anything physically different from. Can you hear me? I think you can hear me now. So my receiver died. There's some stuff going on also, so I need to cut this short. So, yeah, no, not quite UFC, but yeah, something outside. So, anyways, I have to finish this up anyways another time, unfortunately. Yeah, it'll probably be in at least a week or so. Unfortunately, I have to order a part and everything. So, also figure out what I'm doing here, why I'm not getting anything on these traces. I think I can see through the other side, or I need to scrape it a little further, but there's no solder getting on here for some reason. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how long my mic was dead, so I was talking about ordering the 3D part that holds everything together and marks like where you need to cut it and exact like perfect length and everything, so it doesn't just continually fail. Because you don't want the fix to be on the bend. So, but that's where I'm at. So, yep. Well, thanks for showing up. Sorry I gotta cut it short and I won't be able to finish it. But thank you anyways. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.